Hello, this is an introduction to the Zoom pedal interface, which is a USB MIDI floor controller. It can be used as a general purpose controller, but it's optimized for Zoom pedals. The G5, G3, G3X, B3, the MS50G, 60B, and MS60 CDR, and the B1 on and G1 on, and the X versions of those. Here I have a 12 switch controller, and with the latest hardware improvements, there is an LED as well for every switch. If you already have a base unit, don't worry, it will still work with the new add-on units. As before, there are 4 expression pedal jacks, 3 USB ports, and if more USB ports are needed, a USB hub can be used, and an Ethernet interface. I have an MS50G and an MS60B connected, so it's driving 2 pedals at the moment. We could easily drive more if needed. There is wireless built in, and I've already connected to my laptop running a VNC viewer. In part 2 I'll start looking at the user interface. The foot switches are programmed quite simply at the moment. There is a master tap tempo switch that automatically has its LED flashing at tempo. Beside that, a momentary tuner switch, which turns on the tuner of both pedals when down. The other upper switches turn on or off the 4 effect positions in the MS60B chain, and the lower switches control the 6 effects of the 50G, with the LEDs indicating whether each effect is on or off. Both multi-stomp pedals are displaying the first effect in their chain, so you can see the effect of the foot switches on that effect and how the LED follows the state of that effect. Similarly, even though you can't see it, the other effects in the chain are being turned on and off by the other foot switches that we've programmed. This is a very simple example of foot switch programming, very simple to do, and if you want to, you can make some very intricate mappings that do multiple things. You can program both press and release, and you can program to cycle through actions with successive presses. This is completely flexible and can be changed at any time by loading a different foot switch mapping. You can define a map, save it, and recall it, including by using a foot switch. There are no limits to the number of maps you can store or to the number of actions a foot switch can perform. Let's go then to the laptop. In part 2, I'll go to a screen capture program and start looking at the user interface.